I am Jim Aderman, but actually I'm channeling for a demon tonight. You probably know him. His name is Screwtape. Screwtape letters. Over the years, Screwtape has moved on from mentoring demons to PowerPoint, helping Christians with PowerPoint. So he's got some things to say to you tonight about the value of PowerPoint complexity. PowerPoint, he's got 8 rules. How many of you do PowerPoint? Come on, you gotta help me out. Okay, then you probably already know my 8 rules of PowerPoint complexity. When you practice these rules, you are heroes. You are top of the heap PowerPoint presenters. People look at you and they know you know what you're doing. Do not listen to the PowerPoint gurus who say it's simplicity you need when you do PowerPoint. Do not even think about it. Say it with me. Do not even think about it. Here are my 8 rules. First one is fill those slides with as much text as you can. You guys, you Christians, you're Christians, you're into stewardship. Good stewardship means you fill every point on that PowerPoint page. Every point. 12-point type, that's okay. People up in front can't read it, that's okay. You just fill it all up. Don't do this where you've got a nice picture, a little bit of text. Don't do that. Don't even think about it. Say it with me. Don't even think about it. You cram those slides full. Full, full, full. Now, the corollary to this one is number 2. And number 2 says, white space is the enemy. White space. You know, that means there's nothing there. There's a vacuum. And you know what vacuums do? They suck. Do not use white space. Once again, cram it all full. Couple of words, nice picture. Don't even think about it. Say it. Don't even think about it. White space is the enemy. Number 3 helps you to think, get into the minds of your audience. They like to think in riddles. Every PowerPoint slide, you should see your audience scratching their heads and saying, what's that about? Right? I have no idea. Especially when you're doing graphs. You know, you just put all that information up there, and they're thinking, well, what am I supposed to be focusing on? That's good PowerPoint. Don't even think about doing this, where you just highlight what you're talking about Instagram, and it skews young, and you gray everything else out. Don't do that. That's bad PowerPoint. Number 4 is also as important as number 3, and that is that it's overrated. Organization is overrated. You guys who are pastors, you learned in the seminary. I mean, you're supposed to do your text study, then you do this expanded outline, and then you write your sermon. Guys, look, I know that about a week into the ministry, you just sat down and wrote the sermon. You didn't do the study, you didn't do the outline, you just wrote the sermon. Same thing with PowerPoint. You just start with the PowerPoint. You start putting slides together, right? And you put a bunch of junk up there. Don't do this where you've got a nice, this just annoyed me no end to have to put a PowerPoint together with 8 points and one after the other. That's not the way you do PowerPoint. Make slide documents. Microsoft Word, you make documents. And if you've got more stuff to say, well, you just add a couple more pages. Same thing with PowerPoint. If you got more stuff to say, you just add a couple of more slides, or you push stuff more into the slide. Don't do this kind of thing where it's kind of like a billboard. You're going 70 miles an hour down the highway, you see a billboard, a couple of words on it, nice picture, and you get it. Don't do this. Your audience wants to be wondering, what in the world is this guy doing? What's all that stuff up on the slide? Slide documents. Number 6, be creative. And you see, for me, creative means that you don't just fill the slides with text, but all of the curlicues and the different kinds of fonts that you can use, especially the ones that are hardest to read. Those are the ones you need to be using in PowerPoint. Those are the greatest ones. Don't do this kind of... You guys know that PowerPoint has these graph lines so that you can put your text on the same place on every slide, pictures in the same place. If you don't know it, don't look for them. That's not good PowerPoint. Don't even think about it. Let the things jump around on the slides. All the bells and whistles of PowerPoint. Hey, and there's a bunch of them, like these animations that just slowly come in. Your audiences just love that, where they have to wait to see what's going to come up next before they can pay any attention to you. Whatever the noises are, use them on every slide. Don't listen to the gurus who just say, oh, just a pinch, every now and again, and not on every PowerPoint slide. Don't listen to them. Listen, don't even think about it. Say it. Don't even think about it. And finally, number 8, this really sums them all up. Complexity is the easiest. PowerPoint is for you, the presenter. It's not for the audience. The spotlight is on you. You are the hero. And so build PowerPoint so it's your crib notes. And, if you're in the wrong place, you just kind of back up. I mean, that's okay. It's for you. It's not for the audience. Don't care about them. It's about you. Well, hey, there you have it. My 8 rules of PowerPoint complexity. And I guarantee you, come on, slide, there you go. My 8 rules of PowerPoint complexity, and I guarantee you, if you follow my 8 rules, every time you present to an audience, they are going to say, wow, that was one heck of a conversation, of a presentation. You have my word on it. I'm Screwtape.